Hi guys. So today I wanted to come on and do a video to announce some great news that I have. So are you ready? We're pregnant. Yes, we are pregnant. I am pregnant with baby number 12. This is awesome. Yes, I did say 12. And no, this is not a prank video. It's for real. Baby number 12. We have 11 kids. My husband and I have 11 kids right now. There are a total of 7 girls and there are 4 boys. I turned 17 weeks on Friday. So as of today, I am 17 weeks and what is that? 3 days? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yep. 17 weeks and 3 days. And it's great. We're excited. We're happy to be adding another addition to our beautiful family, and just so thankful, as my shirt says. No, honestly though, we're just so thankful that God has trusted us with, so many children. So it is absolutely a blessing. So I actually wrote down some things because I didn't want to get on here and just start rambling and, the video be all over the place. So I just decided just to write some things down that I thought you guys would be interested just to know about. So let me see. We found out in October, and yes, we did plan this. So God is just so amazing. So it's amazing. And so we were super excited when we found out that we were expecting number 12. And let me see, the symptoms that I've had, really none, but pretty much with all of my pregnancies, they've been awesome pregnancies. Like no morning sickness, no preterm labor, no bleeding, no preeclampsia, just good pregnancies. So I would say the number one symptom that I would say that I've had with all of them would be fatigue. Like that first trimester is like, oh, like right now, since I'm in my second trimester, I'm good. Like I can get through my day without taking a nap, but in that first trimester, it's crucial. It's like I couldn't not take a nap. It was like I would start doing something and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go take a nap. So that, I would say that would be my number one symptom. Symptom number 2 with this pregnancy has been smells. Y'all, let me tell you, it has been bad. Like I couldn't even stand the smell of like my own sheets on my bed. Like I would go, change my sheets and they'd be nice, fresh and clean, but just the smell, it's like, and I use a good detergent, I use fabric softener, and I use the bounce sheets in the dryer. And let me tell you, the smell of the sheets were like crucial. I would tell my daughter, Abigail, I can't stand the smell of the sheets. And she'd come in my room, Mom, they smell good. And I'm thinking, girl, it's bad. I can't, I just, other smells bothered me too, but not as much as the sheets on my bed. So, and I think this is the first pregnancy where I've ever really had an issue with the sheets. Usually I have a problem with, smells is one of my symptoms, but not like it seemed like it was heightened this time. And for it to be the linen on my bed, that's but with pregnancies, hey, everyone's different. Let me see. So far, weight gain, I've gained about 12 pounds with this pregnancy. So I'm usually right about on track. I think the most I've gained with any of my pregnancies was with my son Brian. I gained a total of 40 pounds. But other than that, I've always stayed under 30. I might go over a little bit, but for the most part, it's usually 30. Let's see. Will we find out the gender or the sex of the baby? Yes, we will with this one. With the last 3, we did not find out the sex, but with this one, we will. So out of all the 11 children, 5 of the pregnancies, we did not know the gender. which would be the first two, we didn't know the gender. And then the last three, we didn't know the gender. So this time we are going to find out the gender. So be looking out for a gender reveal video, which will be coming up within 4 to 5 weeks. So be on the lookout for that. And let's see. Right now, what do I want a boy or do I want a girl? I would have to say I'm really going to be excited with either. I know although we have more girls than boys, I have both. I have boys and girls. So, you know, like maybe if I had like maybe 1 or 2 boys, I probably would be more, you know, wanting a boy really bad. But right now, I think it's a little bit, I would honestly say that it's about even. Honestly, in my heart, I would say it's about even. If it's a boy or if it's a girl, we will be happy either way. I do have a boy and I do have a girl name, which I'm not going to say. My boy name is 100%. If it's a boy, that's the name. I haven't narrowed down a middle name yet for the boy, but I am for sure for the first name for the boy. And for a girl, I do have a girl name, and I'm about, I'll say 80% sure that that's going to be her name, but I'm not, you know, like, yes, that's the name. So we'll see about the girl name. I do like it, and we'll see. So let's see. Will I be, my deliveries, all of my deliveries have been vaginal deliveries. I've had no C-sections. I have been induced with, let's see, Abigail, I was induced, and it wasn't because I wouldn't go into labor. It was because my husband, no, my husband's not a doctor. It only was because my doctor was going out of town, and he didn't want me to deliver the baby while he was out of town, nor did I want to deliver the baby when he was out of town. Because it's like, once you've been seeing this person for all these months, you've kind of built a relationship with them, and then to have a stranger there, you know, when you're delivering, I mean, it's doable, but I believe most people would be more comfortable with the person that they've seen throughout their pregnancy. So with Abigail, I was induced, and with, let's see, the last one, Sophia, I was induced. And the only reason why I was induced was because I had pregnancy hypertension, and it wasn't that my blood pressure was giving me problems like that. It was just that my doctor didn't want me to go past a certain amount of weeks having the hypertension, because he didn't want it to turn into something else. But it was just a precaution measure. It wasn't something that, you know, I had developed preeclampsia or anything like that. He just was doing that to just look out for the safety of myself and the baby. And it's kind of nice being induced, because you know when the baby's coming, and you can be prepared, versus when you just go into labor, it's like, what if you got a load of laundry? That's just my thoughts. What if you got a load full of laundry and you go into labor? No, you're not thinking about that laundry. So it's kind of nice when you know the day that you're going to have the baby, because you can really get prepared and, you know, get the house and things squared away to the T, you know, for when you come home. Let's see, epidurals. I have had mostly epidurals, but I have done, let me see, Chloe and Amira. I have had 2 natural births. I prefer unmedicated versus medicated, but with Caleb, which is a boy, he's number 10, I had planned on not getting an epidural, but honestly, when you don't get an epidural, you really have to prepare yourself mentally for that. You can't just, and when I say you have to prepare yourself for that mentally, I mean from the day you find out you're pregnant, you have to really prepare yourself mentally. You can't, I'm not going to say that you can't, because everybody is different. I know for me, I with Chloe, which is the first time that I did unmedicated, I prepared myself. I read books on it, and I just basically understood what my body was doing. So I was prepared. And I also had spoken to a couple of friends that were very encouraging. So it was easy for me. And with Amira, which was the one right after Chloe, I just said, you know what, I'm going to do it. But I will say, closer to the time, it was during my transition stage. Then I didn't know that I was transitioning, but it was during my transition stage that I had asked for something. They were like, well, do you just want something, Miss Bridgeforth? You know, we could just give you a little something in your IV. And I was like, yes, give me something. But by the time they were going to put something, you know, I think they give you something in your IV, kind of calms you down a little bit. It was too late. They were like, oh no, it's too late. It's time for her to push. So that was the second time. And with Caleb, which is the one that was after the two unmedicated births, I was going to do it unmedicated as well. But I just felt like, you know what? I just don't mentally, I don't feel like going through that, because it's mental. You have to prepare yourself for that mentally. And I just felt like, you know what? Not this time. Let me just get this epidural and be done with it. So that's what I did. And it was cool. I think I got to the hospital at like 12 o'clock. I walked in the delivery room like, give me my epidural. They were like, okay, Miss Bridgeforth, you got to do this, you got to do that. So I got my epidural, and within 2 hours he came. My labors, let me see, duration of labors, they're usually not too long. Like, I've never had a 24-hour labor. So that tells you right there that they're pretty fast. I think usually I labor anywhere between 6 hours might have been my last one, or maybe 9 hours may have been the last pregnancy. So enough rambling about that. So now what I hope I haven't missed any. Oh, cravings. Haven't had too many cravings. I would say, like, when we first found out that we were pregnant, I wanted Whoppers. Really, Kiana? Whoppers? So it was around Halloween time. You know, Halloween was coming up around the time that we found out. So I told my husband, and so he comes home from work with some Whoppers. But by the time he brought them to me, they weren't even good. Like, don't you hate that when you're pregnant? Like, you crave something, and then when you get it, you're like, ooh, it's not that good. But lately I've been craving cranberry juice. I woke up last week and I was like, ooh, I want some cranberry juice. Let me tell you something, guys. That cranberry juice has been the best cranberry juice. I feel like I'm drinking cranberry juice for the first time. That cranberry juice is delicious. And other than that, I would say that I've been eating. Oh, and I was craving Olive Garden at one point in time. I haven't yet gone, but I will, and hopefully it's as good as my expectations are, you know, of it. So, but other than that, I really haven't been craving anything, which is good. Let's see. What else did I do? I think that's pretty much it that I have on my list. If I missed anything, you guys let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer any questions that you may have. So now I'm going to do a belly shot, and then I will see you guys in a sec. So here's my belly from the front. Let's see, my shirt's kind of big because this is a large. So here's the belly from the front. And here's the belly. Wait, let me do it. And here's the belly from the side. Well, you guys, I hope you have enjoyed the vlog. And you know what, by the way, my name is Kiana, because I know my channel name is Fruitfully Multiply, so I do apologize for having this in the end. But my name is Kiana, and my husband's name is Brian. You'll get to meet him in one of the vlogs because he's always working. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and everything else that the Word of God says you are. Bye.